name is Alex. I'm French. I come from Paris and I went to Dominguez Hills in California.
Hi, I'm David Dorsey. I'm 21 and I live in Torrance, California.
Hello, Abrar, and anyone else watching this video. My name is Elias Burbick.
Hello, my name is Shirley Clark.
One of the things that I noticed with the people from different countries is race and how it affects identity is most prevalent and effective and complex in the U.S.
I've been a member of InterVarsity Christian Fellowship for about 2 years now, and our goal is to try to show people the Bible and Jesus in a context that is different from what they're used to, whether that be from church or just what they've learned from their family. We want to show them a different look at Jesus and allow them to make an adult decision to follow him if they choose. I'm blessed to be friends with Abrar is the conversations that we had around our two faiths that previously I would have thought to have been very different, but as we would talk about the differences and similarities between Christianity and Islam, we both found that there's actually a lot of things in common, particularly around how our two groups viewed God as both all-knowing, all-powerful, and all-loving. And although we may have some differences on how we choose to express our love to God, the core values are still, for the most part, the same.
I'm half black, half white, and Abrar asked me, so how do you identify yourself? Do you say you're black or white? And she had heard that most people who are half black, half white still just identify themselves as black. I identify myself, one, how America identifies me. When other people look at me, they wouldn't say, oh, that guy's white. You know what I mean? And they rarely would go, oh, hey, that guy's half black, half white. If you see someone that even, has a little bit of color in their skin, you can tell has a little bit of black in them, you're viewed as black. So I identify myself as black. Also, I identify myself as black because I'm proud to be a black person in America, especially with everything that's going on, with a lot of institutional racism and just other things going on in the country. It's kind of at this time where we all need to stand together, and that includes, embracing the parts of us that are controversial and could be confrontational. I'm proud to be a black man in America. I said it's at a point in the country in America where tensions are high. There's been a lot of, shootings on black people.
So when I first talked to Abrar about her experience at Catalina Island, I actually did not know that she was Muslim until she told me. Most people that go on these conferences are Christian, but I was surprised at how much she enjoyed it because previously I would have thought that Islam and Christianity there was like so much tension between the two that I didn't think that someone would be able to be comfortable in a setting like that.
The thing about America is that people are so open-minded and that they're really ready to help whoever is in need, and that's really great because we could make friends right away. An amazing fact about California is that it's a great melting pot. There are so many diverse cultures and they're really respectful towards each other, and we could experience it because our friends were from so many different backgrounds. Like a lot were Hispanic, a lot were African American, Asian. Like it was exceptional.
I, however, was raised in a local inner city community named Compton, California, which is 10 minutes from the school. Compton has breeded multiple hip hop influencers from people like Kendrick Lamar, Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, YG, and the Game, just to name a few. And what they do as musicians is make our oppressions known through music, as well as taking actions and step forward to improving it.
But this is the place you come. This is the place to make it. This is where all the, a lot of the big record labels are at. This is where, a lot of the big festivals are at. Big Los Angeles, it's got a big name. So, no matter where you're from in America or anywhere in the world, a lot of people for music will come here just because, this is where the best stuff is at. This is where it's all happening. And it's very competitive, especially being an artist. I'm an R&B singer / hip hop artist, and
When Abrar first arrived to LA, I could tell that she was super excited and engaged in learning what the culture had to offer. She wanted to learn things from hair, dance moves, music, language, clothing, and I was the one who, put her up on game. That's slang. And even during the holidays, I took her with my family so she can experience how Thanksgiving worked with friends, family, and food. She had never did it, and I was more than happy to show her what that was about. She really enjoyed it, and it was a good time. I could definitely see the growth in learning and expounding on her English language, as well as just fully accepting and adapting to the culture around her, and even picking up some slang, which wasn't that good. But, she was really invested in learning how everything works. She had a lot of questions, and I was the one here to answer her.
It was the idea of the two of us going to Jerusalem together, where she would show me around this place where these three major faiths in the world, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, all live in coexistence, and how beautiful that is. And I'm very excited to go, and I'm sure that will lead to many more discussions around faith, ethnicity, culture, and of the sort.
It starts with your eyes, and then it moves to your smile. That's all it takes to remind me just what